Ever notice how no one really talks about what it's like to move alone? Not just the logistics, but the emotional gut punch of it all. Whether it's after a divorce, a loss, or just realizing that the life you want doesn't fit your current zip code anymore. This isn't just packing, it's grief, hope, guilt, freedom, all crammed into cardboard boxes. It's letting go of what used to fit and trying to picture what comes next, even if that picture still feels a little blurry. And yes, it's emotional. It's exhausting. And in the middle of a 92-degree Denver summer, even looking at your garage can send you straight back inside for an iced coffee with a side of denial. There's a lot no one prepares you for, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Now, if you're nodding along and thinking, yep, that's me sweating over a junk drawer and a pile of emotions, you're not alone. But here's where things get tricky. Once people find out you're thinking about moving, the advice parade begins. People love to chime in once they hear you're thinking about making that move. You'll get hit with, just call a realtor, just declutter and list it. The market's hot. You'll be fine. Sounds helpful on the surface, but here's the truth. Most of that advice is vague, outdated, or flat out irrelevant to your situation. For example, your cousin in Texas who tells you price it high, buyers will buy anything right now, except this isn't 2021 and this isn't Texas. This is Denver in 2025, where homes sit longer and buyers are pickier, especially in the summer heat. Then there's the friend who chirps, just start packing. Maybe a part of you wishes it was that simple, but deep down you know. The one-size-fit-all answers, they don't fit your story, because the truth is strong women like you, often carry these transitions quietly. You take care of the details, you keep showing up, and underneath it all, you're trying to figure out how to let go of the life you didn't expect to change, or the one you've outgrown but still respect. You don't need a cheerleader telling you, just do it. You need space, clarity, and a sounding board. Someone who gets that the kitchen isn't just where you cooked, it's where hard decisions were made. That backyard isn't just a patch of grass, it's where birthdays happened and dogs ran and quiet mornings started with coffee and hope. The logistics, sure they matter, but it's the emotional weight that makes this hard. Your move isn't just about stuff, it's about identity, safety, and deciding what comes next. So let's take a deep breath and cut through the noise. There are a few things I wish every woman moving solo could hear, not just the logistics, but the truths that help you sleep at night. Let's walk through those together. Truth number one, you don't have to decide everything today. When you're solo, the pressure to do it all can feel paralyzing. One client of mine in Lakewood said it best, I keep walking into the rooms and walking right back out. That's normal. This isn't HGTV. You don't need a 6-week timeline and a neon-colored spreadsheet. You need to give yourself permission to start small. That might mean starting with a single drawer, or making one decision like donating the 5 vases you've never used, like this one that I've got, or journaling about what you want to do in your next chapter without filtering through guilt or anyone else's opinion. Remember, clarity comes from action, not thinking it through 400 more times. Small steps equal real momentum. And if you don't know where to start, grab my free Declutter to Distress Home Selling Guide below. It's full of bite-sized steps that won't melt your brain, even in July. Truth number two, you're allowed to feel torn. One minute you're fantasizing about a fresh start in Hawaii, the next you're in tears over the fact that the coat closet still smells like your late partner's cologne. That doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. I worked with a woman in Littleton who downsized from a 4-bedroom family home into a 2-bedroom condo closer to her daughter and grandkids. She cried the day we left. But a month later, she sent me a photo of her sipping margaritas on her balcony at sunset. Change is hard, but it can also be beautiful. You can hold grief and gratitude, nostalgia and excitement. You're not broken, you're just in the middle of becoming. Letting go of a house doesn't mean you're letting go of memories. You're making space for you and that next adventure. Truth number three, you were never meant to do this alone. You've already done the hard part, surviving heartbreak, loss, or a big change. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder everything else too. I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't want to bother anybody, or I should be able to figure this out myself. Nope, false. Throw that out with the expired ranch dressing in the fridge. You're not bothering anyone, and you're not weak for asking for help. You're wise enough to know that big life transitions need support, emotional, logistical, and sometimes caffeine-fueled. That's why I offer a coffee chat. No pitch, no pressure, just real conversation about where you're at, what you're thinking, what's holding you back, and how to move forward in a way that feels doable. Because moving solo isn't about real estate, it's about rebuilding on your terms. And while all this inner work matters, so does the outer landscape. The Denver real estate market has shifted, and knowing how to navigate that is part of making smart, not stressful decisions. And the Denver suburbs, oh my gosh, they've changed as well. From Highlands Ranch to Littleton to Arvada, inventory is up and home prices have started to dip in some areas. Buyers are negotiating more. Some homes are sitting longer. It's no longer list and done. But that's not bad news. It's just different. If you know what buyers are looking for and how to position your home right, especially as a solo seller, you can still make a strong, confident move. That's what my second second free guide, 10 Smart Moves in a Shifting Market When Moving Solo, is all about. It'll walk you through what's happening in real time and what your options look like now. Because timing matters, but so does having a clear head and a solid plan. If this video felt like a deep breath of fresh air, I'm glad you're here. And if you're ready to talk, not commit to anything, just talk, I invite you to book a free coffee chat with me. I'll bring decades of experience and zero judgment. You bring your questions, your hopes, and maybe your to-do list written on a napkin. We'll take it from there. I'm Peggy Durstoff, a realtor with Live Denver Suburbs, powered by HomeSmart, here in the South Denver metro area. And I specialize in helping women who are moving alone, whether because of divorce, the loss of a partner, or just desire for something new at this stage of life. You don't have to rush. You don't have to do it all at once, but you can take one brave strategic step forward, and I'm here to help you do just that. Download one or both of my free guides below. They'll help you sort out your head way before you start sorting out those closets. Then, if you're ready, let's talk. Just a simple coffee chat to explore what this next chapter could look like. No pressure, no pushy sales talk, just real guidance and real support. And don't forget, the next video in this playlist walks you through how to prepare your home for sale. You'll find it right here on the screen or pinned in the comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.